thank you so much for meeting me here. I didn't want Daniel to hear any of this.
Is he all right?
Yeah.
So is Carly the problem? I thought you were going to put her on notice.
I tried. And then she got back at me. Good.
This is for Sierra. Bo forgot to give it to her when he came to say goodbye. When he went to L.A. for his family emergency?
Ah, yes.
I was hoping you'd give that to her.
You don't wish to give it to her yourself?
What I wish is to get out of here before the axe falls. The axe being me. Would you excuse us, please? And could you please put this in my room so yours already asleep?
Of course.
Thank you so much. So, things have gotten so bad that I didn't even know how seriously ill Kimberly is. How did it get this bad?
Samantha.
Answer the question, Stefano.
Actually, I'm glad you're here, Samantha. Elvis has something he needs to say to you, and I think it will be very interesting.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
As a very wise man once said,
Yes?
that's the most fun I've ever had without laughing. Why are you laughing?
Well, I can tell you this. We don't have a problem in that department.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
That's nice.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay? Excuse me. Where do you think you're going?
I gotta go home.
You're not going. You're staying the night. You're staying here.
No, I thought you said you had to go to Sammy's.
She'll understand if I put it off a day. It's okay.
Well, I gotta work in the morning, and I want to go to the gym before that, so I...
Honey, set the alarm.
But I am a little uncomfortable when I, sneak past Henderson in the morning. Hey, I'm like...
Are you serious?
Yes.
He knows that you're my fiance. You are my fiance.
Yes, I am. I just said that I didn't want to rush into anything.
Yeah, I know. I know what you said. I was actually hoping you'd stick around and tell me why you said that.
So what's Carly done now?
Well, she may be moving in with Daniel and me.
What?
Yeah, it's true.
Damn, she's good. Sounds like something I'd do.
Well, it's supposed to be temporary because Bo had to go out of town because his sister's sick, and he's afraid that something's going to happen to Carly.
Are you kidding? That woman can handle the Notre Dame offensive line.
Try telling Daniel that. He's already offered to let her stay in our guest room.
You cannot let that happen.
Well, it's only supposed to be temporary. I mean, she is still with Bo.
For now. But what if she decides she wants Daniel? You better have a plan.
Bo had to leave town quickly. But I know that he called you. I know that he left you messages, but you didn't call him back. He said you hardly ever call him back anymore. You're not going to go off on me because you didn't know what was going on.
Honestly,
right?
I really don't think you are in any position to speak to me like that.
Well, I think somebody needs to speak with you. Might as well be me.
What's going on?
No, nothing. Nothing is going on. Don't be drawn to the middle of this. This is something that is between father and mother.
You want to be reasonable with this guy? Well, I don't. Did you hear the latest? Did you tell him that you persuaded my son to move in here with you in the House of Frankenstein with you and Frau Blucher?
Frankenstein, I like that. That's very good. No, Catherine felt that her grandson needed a little time time and space.
Oh, yes, and we all trust Catherine's grandmotherly instincts.
The person that you can't trust, Samantha, is my son.
What is he talking about? Hi.
Hey.
What do you have?
Don't you have somebody to do that for you?
The bartender's on his break. And as opposed to you, rich boy, I don't mind doing menial tasks. Gives me a chance to think.
Huh? What are you thinking about?
The meaning of life. Great books I'm reading. Things like that. Surprised?
No, I never thought you were stupid, Adrian.
Your friend Hope does. Trying to sell me on the idea that what you really wanted was me.
Can we please just not go there?
Yeah, okay. I know you didn't come here for the atmosphere of the draft beer, so what is it that you want?
Okay. This.
What the hell is this?
I don't think Carly's after Daniel, but she acts like she has this claim on him.
Yeah, and that can be hard to fight.
Well, I tried.
How?
Well, I told Melanie something Carly said, but I made it sound as bad as possible.
Right. You're learning.
Yeah, but I kind of felt awful doing it.
Listen to me. You need to face this head on and fight back.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think I can.
Oh, tried and tried to reach out to you. He called you, he left you messages. He didn't call him back for whatever your reasons. Come on, you can't be upset with him because you didn't know what was going on. It's unreasonable, right? You have a little girl together. You need to talk to each other.
I see, okay? I get it. I wasn't a good enough wife. Now I'm a bad mother, too.
No, that's not what... Gosh, you drive me nuts.
Do I? Good.
Nice. Okay. All I'm trying to say is that Beau misses his daughter terribly. He doesn't get to see her on the weekend or even just for an overnight
All right, well,
anymore.
let's think about that, okay? Let's just think about that for a second, Carly. Why would that be? Oh, right. That would be because I don't want my daughter in the presence of a murderer.
Why? Why are you keeping Beau and Sierra apart?
What? No, that would be you.
No.
Correction, that would be you.
I have no say in her life. You do. Hope, isn't it enough that you threw your marriage away?
Not. I did not throw my marriage away. In fact, you should be thanking me. You should be grateful that Beau and I were separated. Because if we weren't, you never would have had a shot in hell with him.
I completely agree with you. I wouldn't have stood a chance with him if you were together, but you weren't. You were separated. And when Beau realized the two of you were over, he chose to be with me. Thank God. Maybe you need to learn to live with that.
Do you like popcorn, Samantha?
Oh, God, he's lost it.
I have here a very short little film. It's very, very interesting. It's sort of like a documentary, yeah? Very informative.
Do you know who's on that?
E.J. DiMera came to me and asked me if I wanted to make $5 million. I was to take care of Sydney, his daughter. Well, he made the baby's mother and everyone else believe that she had been kidnapped.
It's from your real estate agent. It gives her an exclusive on the property. She asked me to look it over, since I'm still your attorney of record. So, you're thinking of selling this place?
Yeah.
It's not turning a profit anymore?
No, it does all right. It's just, I think my new manager may be dipping into the till. And I'm not here to keep an eye on him.
You could be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, it's just that I'm a little surprised that you want to let this place go. Sure you don't want to stick around and run it yourself? At least for a little while.
Are you asking me to stick around?
really glad you're back. Even though you never told me why you'd come back to a place that so many bad things happened for you.
I still like Salem. It's where I belong.
Baloney.
What?
And your baloney has a first name. It's B-R-A-D-Y.
Some people say that we should just, like, rush and get married, like, right now.
Then why don't you listen to him?
Okay, because I feel like they said it because Nicole is back. I feel like they think the only way I can hold on to you is if I rush you in front of the priest.
Who are these people?
My brother, for one. He says Nicole is back because she wants you.
Well, your brother doesn't know what he's talking about.
Really? Really? I mean, come on. I saw the look on her face when the two of you were talking about the loan. You know, my dad used to have that same look when he landed his hook in a great big fish.
Well, then, hey, obviously I made a mistake.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I didn't offer Nicole nearly enough money. And I can fix
Brady,
that.
Brady.
Hold on. Yeah. How about that? You think that's going to be enough to get her out of our lives and make her life somewhere else?
That's a lot of money.
That's a ton of money. You know what's funny about that is I would pay 10 times that amount if it meant you didn't have to think about Nicole anymore. And you could spend a little more time appreciating me.
The feature is about to begin.
You know what? Hold it. Whatever's on that DVD, I don't want to see it.
Oh, but you do.
You trying to get me to turn against EJ just after you tried to con my son into living here? Stefano, that's just bad timing. No matter what is on that DVD, I'm not going to believe it.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that you were doing what you really wanted to do. Selling the place. Seems like you are.
Hey,
You still suck at pool?
Well, you know how it is. We, rich boys stink at all those things that come so easily to you girls from the other side of the tracks. And I'm sure that if we, placed a wager, you'd probably, make yourself some easy money.
Are you hustling me?
Rack 'em. Let's find out.
Carly, you hadn't lived in Salem for a long time before you'd come back. That's why you can't see it as part of a pattern.
What pattern is that? Oh,
You think it's you? You were just in the right place at the right time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm going to explain it to you. When our son was killed, Bo got... Okay, let's just say that, when things get really bad, Bo retreats into the past.
Oh. Look, I'm not even going to begin to tell you that I understand what it's like to lose a child, what you went through when you lost your son. And I know that people grieve in different ways, but really, Hope, kind of a cheap shot saying that Bo runs out and has affairs so that he doesn't have to grieve and that you handle all that for the both of you.
You know what? I really don't give a damn what you think, Carly. Honestly. All I know is I've gone through some really bad times alone.
Oh, what about Patrick?
Bo talk to you about me?
Bo talks to me about a lot of things.
You
stand there up on your moral high ground. And the fact is that Beau has been hurt too. And you know what? Unfortunately, I can see that he has more pain coming to him. You killed your own marriage, and then you came here. You had the audacity to come here and kill mine.
Yep, it's all my fault.
And wow. What's the matter? Already getting restless? I can see it in your eyes. Beau's gonna find himself all alone. Again.
I'm glad we talked.
Me too.
Everything's gonna happen and work out just the way we want it. How does she that?
Sometimes you don't always wait for things to work out.
All right, it's Brady. It's always been Brady. I'm in love with Brady. If I hadn't been derailed by EJ, my life would be totally different now.
But you were derailed. And now Brady's gonna marry someone else.
He hasn't married Ariana yet.
Nicole.
He hasn't. And if I play my cards right, he never will.
You're making a mistake not hearing me out. Well, all right, I guess I'll have to find another way to enlighten you.
I think that's enough. Thank you, Father. Samantha, please.
Just forget it.
He's unbelievable. What is wrong with that man?
I don't look, Samantha, the guy just can't stand that I'm not under his thumb anymore, so he keeps trying to discredit me in your eyes.
Do you even know what's on that DVD?
No idea.
Well, never mind about that. I'm worried about Will. Look, is there anything you think you could do to help me with this guy?
Sure. No, I'll come up with something.
I'm gonna talk to Brady and see if maybe he can get through to Will. But if you could talk to your father and just make it clear to him.
Completely. I can't.
Tell him I am not gonna let him come between me and my family. Okay?
I promise you, I will talk to him. Thank you.
Thanks.
You are so lucky that Samantha is such a stubborn bitch.
So, what do you want?
It's simple. I want you to see the error of your ways, Elvis, and I want you to take responsibility for what you did.
What's with the look?
What look?
The I know something you don't know look.
Okay. I know that in spite of my nice shot, you still expect to win.
Why wouldn't I? I always beat you in pool.
Because I used to let you.
Oh, like how?
I did. I did. Sometimes when I would, go for the shot, I'd actually close my eyes.
Oh, that is such a load of bull.
I knew how much it meant for you to win. And I was so crazy about you.
Wait, you threw the game so you could nail me later?
I just wanted you to feel better about yourself, so I could do it.
Wow. I guess nothing about us is what I thought it used to be.
Adrian, what are you talking about?
Like I thought you came to Salem because Victor wanted you to defend his godson on a murder rap. But the truth is, the only reason you came to Salem was to play house with Hope.
Nicole, when you decide that you're gonna make things happen the way that you want them to happen, you always end up in a lot of trouble. He just got out of prison.
Do you really think I'm gonna do something awful to Ariana?
Well, I distinctly remember being the other woman when you wanted Brady before.
I know
but I was out of my mind when I did that to you. And you forgave me, remember?
And you're in control now.
Brady loves me. I know he does. He just thought I was going to be with EJ forever.
Well, you thought so too.
Yeah, well, now I've seen the light. And Brady will too. Look, he doesn't have to settle for second best anymore. Ariana Hernandez is all wrong for him, and I'm going to prove that to him.
Good luck with that.
Oh, hey. Sorry,
Hey.
I'm late.
Something wrong?
Where do I start? I had to make a detour to Stefano's on my way here.
Oh, great. Something is wrong then.
Bill has decided to move in with his grandma, Kate.
You gotta be kidding me.
No. Hopefully EJ will take care of it.
EJ, you, after everything that jerk has put you through, you're gonna turn to him now.
Sergeant, how am I supposed to take responsibility? Would you like me to tell Samantha everything? Do you ever wish to see Johnny and Sydney again? Because you know what would happen if I told her.
Elvis, if you had confided in me and trusted me, when you had the chance, I would have moved heaven and earth for you to protect you.
I don't need protection. Thank you. I'm a grown man.
Oh, well, you wait to see when Giovanni is your age and you are mine. Then we will see how you feel. Elvis, everything I did for you, out of my love for you.
Okay. I'll accept that. If you show me that same love right now, you keep this thing between you and me.
What are you doing?
I think it's called moving on with my life, and I'm going to do that by selling this bar. Where do I sign?
You want to think the worst of me? That's fine. Go ahead. But the fact is, I've been in love with Bo since I first met him. And that we're together makes me happier than I ever dreamed possible. If I have anything to say about it, we're going to be together forever.
I used to use the same word.
Can we not do the martyr thing anymore, please? And just so you know, I'm not going to grovel and I'm not going to continue to apologize, okay? So just forget about it. I love Bo, and he loves me, and that's not going to change.
Oh, God, what's happening to me?
Will you be dining at home this evening, Mrs. Brady?
No, you know what, Henderson? Actually, I'm not feeling very well. I have an unbelievable killer headache, so no, thank you.
Can I get you anything? A cup of tea, aspirin?
No, I just want to go to bed. Just want this whole day to be over with. Good night.
Well, I should be getting home.
Okay, well, remember what I said.
And you remember what I said. Good night, Ari.
Good night. So, I was right. You want to duke it out over Brady. May the best woman win. Anyway, Brady and I will chit-chat about you this evening.
Really?
Really? We would like to give this to you.
We. Nice try. The loan is between Brady and me.
Then why am I the one with the check? Look, Brady feels sorry for you. He wants to help you start over. Anywhere but Salem. However, this is a one-time only offer. So you take it or leave it.
You know what? EJ has changed, all right? I know you hate hearing me say it, but it's true.
Yeah, you're right. I do hate it because I've heard it before so many times.
This time is different. After everything that we went through with Sydney, like you and I both know that people are capable of changing. And he's trying to be a better person.
And his way of changing is spending all of his time over at your place. How's it working out for you and Rafe, anyway?
That has nothing to do with
Give me a break, Sammy.
It doesn't.
It does.
Look, I went to Rafe and I told him I would do anything to make things work between us. And he didn't want any part of it. He wouldn't even let me provide him with an alibi.
What? I'm sorry, what does he need an alibi for? What is that
The
about?
DA accused Rafe of having tried to beat him up or something. And anyway, Rafe obviously didn't do it, but he needs proof.
He needs proof. He needs a lawyer.
Yeah, well, he has time. I mean, he hasn't been charged with anything yet.
All right, Sammy, look, obviously, Rafe has some problems that he's got to deal with, but so do you, all right? You got 4 kids depending upon you, and you don't need to lean on someone like E.J. DiMera. Because no matter how much you think he's changed, you're never going to break that connection between him and his father.
So, you want me to remain quiet with the fact that you kidnapped your own daughter?
That's right.
And you sided against me. And you made me think, utterly believe, that that little girl was dead, drowned, dead. And you stood aside while I grieved for her. I couldn't have done it better.
Look, I just want to make something clear. There was never anything between Hope and me.
I know. Because she's so hung up on Bo, she wouldn't give you a tumble. But if that were to change right now, you would leave skid marks getting out of this bar. Come to think of it, that's why you really want me to stick around, isn't it? No, if Hope thinks that you and I might be getting back together, she might just realize what it is she's missing out on.
That is beneath both of us.
I think it's right on the money. This is just you letting me think that I win so you can get what you want. But this time, I know the score.
Going. Thank Brady for me. Actually, you know what? I'll do it myself.
Whatever you want.
So when's the wedding?
Actually, we've decided not to rush into things.
Great. Brady took my advice.
Your advice? You really think he'd take advice from someone who's made a bigger mess of her life than anybody on this planet?
Well, something's changed. I mean, you two are hell-bent on getting married. The sooner the better.
Actually, it was Brady who was hell-bent. It was his idea from the get-go. I know you think that I tried to push him into it.
I really never gave it much thought, to tell you the truth.
I know what Brady feels for you is pity. And you prey on his kind heart, and it works. I know that he's too decent, he's too good to abandon someone as needy and desperate as you are.
No. He's too smart of a man to abandon a woman who has his heart and always will.
I'm not like Chloe. I'm not like the other little girls that you've pushed around. I've been inside, the same as you. You mess with me, you're not gonna like what happens.
I am not relying on EJ.
What, Rafe is out of your life for, 2 seconds and you're already crawling back to EJ? Sammy, look, you're strong. Why don't you stand on your own 2 feet for a change? Why don't you come to me if you need help, for God's
standing
sake?
on my own 2 feet. I went and confronted Stefano all by myself. And by the way, I am coming to you. This is me sitting here talking
All
to
right,
you.
okay. Why does Will want to move out of the house?
Because he's mad because EJ's living there?
He's still there? Are you kidding me? He's still living there?
You sound like my dad.
Well, he's an awful person to listen to. What is wrong with you?
EJ wants to spend time with Sydney.
Who cares? Who cares? Your son wants to go move in with Stefano and Kate. Throw the bum out.
He's not a bum.
He gives bums a bad name,
stop it,
Sammy.
okay? EJ is trying to be a good father. He wants to spend time with his daughter. We just got her back.
I can't believe you're buying this. Did it ever occur to you for 1 second that maybe EJ is just trying to make another play for you?
I thought you just said I did something well.
Of course, I do not like being played for a fool. And especially, I do not like my life being threatened. But you also, with Roman Brady's daughter, believe in you. You, my son, are a true Demera.
Uh-huh. So what is this? Making one's bones?
No. Come on. Don't get too cocky, okay? Because, I did find that bottle for the children's medicine. I had my suspicions, But you kept going at it, It's wonderful. You deceived the ultimate deceiver.
This is not the only copy, is it?
No, it's not.
So this is a gesture.
It is a gesture of respect. Elvis, you played it well.
Hi, honey, it's me. I just wanted to know when you wanted me to come pick you up. And I was thinking we could do some takeout on the way home. I saw this new Thai place that looks pretty delicious, so I was thinking we could have that for dinner. So, yeah, just call me when you can. Bye.
Hi. I'm sorry if I scared you. Daniel gave me his keys. Listen, I just want to say that I'm going to do the best I can to stay out of your way.
I don't know. Close up. What the hell is that?
Justin! God! Justin! No! Come on, baby! Justin!
So are you threatening me?
I suggest you take the check and leave town. Unless you want to watch Brady and me living happily ever after.
Happily ever after is for fairy tales, honey. This is real life.
EJ knows that there is no future for him and me.
Right, because he's always been a no means no kind of guy, Sammy.
Look, we had to deal with the fact that our daughter might be gone forever. You're in a situation like that, you make a lot of promises to God. Now we got her back, and she's okay. And now we have to honor those promises.
I'm sure you did.
EJ's different.
He's a better person.
He's a goon. He's the same guy that ruined my dad's life. He's the same goon that hired guys to beat me up on the docks before Nicole's wedding because he didn't have the guts to do it himself.
You're right. He is that person, and that is exactly why I didn't want to tell him about Sydney in the first place. I know that, okay? But I also know that he hates who he was. That he doesn't want to be that person anymore. He has distanced himself from Stefano. And all he wants is to be a good dad. I believe I am seeing the real EJ.
I don't know what to say.
My boy has become a man.
So this war between us is, well,
You're my son. I will always love you. Of course, it's over. But for there to be complete peace and understanding between the two of us, there is one final condition.
He's not responding.
You will have those children in this house within the hour.
You and EJ have underestimated Stefano DiMiro.
Catch an all-new Biggest Loser.